Welcome in. I'm Jessica Morrey here with Oklahoma State head baseball coach Josh Holliday. We are here at O'Brate Stadium. We're going to get a tour of the latest updates.
Yeah, there's been an awful lot accomplished since the summertime when we last walked through here. It looks unbelievable. Can't wait to walk you through and share with our fans what we have to look forward to this spring.
Awesome. Let's check it out. All right, we're here in right center field, and what a view.
Yeah, this is going to be an incredible area for our fans to look forward to. We're out here in right center field, as you said, on a beautiful sunny day where the corrals, which you see out here, are built to give our fans an opportunity to come out in groups and enjoy a baseball game from an outfield perspective, to gather out here in a tailgating type atmosphere. Beneath us here, the tiered outfield seating, which is an incredible place to take in a game, great place for friends and families to get together and really get a unique view of baseball. Not often, certainly at the college level, can you watch a baseball game from the center field or right center field perspective. And from right here, you get a full look all the way across the ballpark here, foul pole to foul pole. Just a beautiful, beautiful sight. And this would be a long home run to right center field. Hopefully we have a few guys this year that can take some balls out here, but we can't wait to see what the fans think of getting to watch baseball from the traditional sense, down low, right around home plate, and then in some of the new seating areas like the outfield seats where you can see not only the entire game, but really just get more of an open atmosphere out here on a beautiful day.
We're not lacking great views here at O'Brate Stadium. From any place in the stadium, you have a beautiful view of the field, especially here in right field.
Well, this is an awesome view because you get your first glimpse of what it would look like from the seating inside of the foul poles, looking out and across the outfield. You see you're going to have a great atmosphere out in the outfield, but as we start to make our way into the stadium, this area was designed specifically to try to give our families, especially families with young children, a really fun place to go to the ballpark. There's a great concourse area here that will have inflatables and children's play areas so families can come to the game. Little kids can run around in a safe environment and enjoy being at a ball game. Our moms and dads can sit over here underneath some of this covered seating and take in the game and just share a day at the ballpark with your children. And I think that's really important, especially in Stillwater, where come springtime, this could be a great destination to take your family out, spend the afternoon, and there's no better place to grow up as a little kid than a ballpark, and especially one that's built for kids, one that's safe, and we think that's going to be something that's going to really, really draw another dynamic out to the ball game each and every time out.
Now we're down here right behind home plate, and this stadium brings you a lot closer to the field, to the dugouts than Alley P did.
Well, the cool thing about the chairback seating at O'Brate Stadium is, as you said, it pulls you as close to the action as we could possibly create. With literally 45 feet from home plate to the backstop, we were able to pull our fans as close to the action as possible. These seats have incredible sight line to the entire field of play. You're right down here close where you can look into both dugouts and really sense and feel the teams competing, see every single pitch as it's thrown into home plate, kind of the sights and sounds of the game at a really, really close position. So I think a lot of baseball purists and diehards love these seats because it pulls them right into the middle of the competition. And this, I think, will be an awesome, awesome area for the season ticket holders who love to be right in the middle of things and really watch and sense and feel the interaction of the players and coaches at the field level. And we've never had this view before because we are literally starting at row one at ground level and then working our way up. So these seats will be, I think, hard to come by. They'll be in high demand, and if you like to watch baseball from a close perspective, this is a spot for you.
And now we get to the suites.
Yeah, so O'Brate Stadium has 11 suites. There are 6 on the first base line from the press box going east, and there are 5 on the third base line from the press box wrapping around headed to the north. So we're in one of the suites right now. Incredible views onto the playing field. Really nice, spacious suites where groups can get together and come out and watch the Cowboys, bring a friends, family, large group of people. Obviously pretty popular in Boone Pickens Stadium. We thought that our fans might enjoy some springtime suites. So you get out here and get a look at the stadium. You're right on top of the action. You got incredible views to watch a ball game. You have both indoor and outdoor seating. So on a beautiful night, you can sit out here in the seats out on the balcony, but also have the luxury of coming inside and grabbing something to eat, and on a day where it's a little bit chillier, you have the nice perk of being inside. So 11 suites total in O'Brate Stadium, and again, just another option for our fans to get out here and enjoy Cowboy baseball. So we're walking into the club, just down the third base line from the suites. Very, very nice, spacious club level for our fans. Again, building on some of the popular game day traditions at Boone Pickens Stadium. O'Brate Stadium has its own club, food service provided, great square footage for fans to get in here and interact, grab something to eat both before and during the game, and then the luxury of walking out onto the balcony that you'll see here with a chance to take in the game. An incredible seat. And now we're talking about not only a great place to come and see friends and grab some great food, but an incredible sight line to watch a baseball game. So the club level, I think, will take off and be a popular destination for fans that are maybe looking for a little bit more of a higher view or a different food choice, or just want to get up here and have the luxury of sitting inside on certain days or getting out here in these amazing seats. Yeah, so we come down from the club level, and now here we are looking out from just over top of third base, and we're making our way down to the student section. This area in the left field area, we wanted to design a space that we thought would really hopefully attract our students, because there's nothing like coming out to play a game as a player and looking out in the stands and seeing the student body, and to get a place where fans and hopefully our college OSU students will get down here and say, hey, let's go to a baseball game, let's get down low. We've seen the impact students can have on the environment, especially in Gallagher-Iba Arena. So we wanted to bring our students as close to the action as possible. These bleacher seats down in left field give you a credible view of the game. You're right down here where you, once again, the speed and pace and sounds of the game are very available to you, but also a little bit of a different angle, and hopefully a place where students can come out as groups, whether it's dorms, fraternities, sororities, activity groups, it doesn't matter. We want to get people to the ballpark. These tabletops will be a really cool place to sit. Again, kind of an outdoor loge type seating area for different groups to come out and catch a game, but also take it in from a different perspective. We got food service right back here at a restaurant. So this should be an awesome place to come take in a game no matter what age, but hopefully the student body will really get into baseball. We've seen the impact that they can have, and we want to get them a place they can come out to O'Brate Stadium and say, hey, let's go grab something to eat and cheer on the Cowboys and sit down in left field. Okay, now we've moved down to the left field corner, and from the student section down here, this is a really cool view. Chance to watch the starting pitcher, the bullpen pitchers getting loose. This is the home bullpen for the Cowboys right here. As you look back across O'Brate Stadium, again now from the left field corner around, another awesome view. Gives you a chance to really appreciate once again how the seats and the concourse take you all the way around the ballpark without ever having to take your eye off the action. So one of the really cool, unique features of the stadium. Before we head downstairs and take a peek, there's two other really cool sight lines for fans. We have the chairback seats, which are really cool, that hang over the home bullpen right here. So if you want to catch a game from the left field seats, we thought this might be a fun place to come out, grab a chair back. You can watch the pitchers warm up. And once again, we're talking about just so many different places to watch a game, different views. This right here has a chance to be, especially on a sunny day like this, just a great place to watch baseball. You get to hear the players down there warming up, and just a whole new look at O'Brate Stadium, and really just a fun place to watch a game. The cool thing for our fans is this. More than ever before, we have tremendous parking at O'Brate Stadium, getting a great place to park, getting to the ballpark early. There's going to be unbelievable food options here. Come out early, grab something to eat, watch some batting practice, grab your seat, and just enjoy being at the ballpark. I think that's something that we wanted to create, because on game day here in the fall, when you go to a home football game, that game starts 3 or 4 hours before the ball's ever kicked off. So we want to create that same dynamic where every single time we play a home game, it's an event, it's an opportunity to get out to the ballpark, to see your friends, to bring your family, and to take in incredible baseball. So these seats that sit above the bullpen here, these ought to be pretty cool, especially if you want to get out here and just kind of get as close to the action as possible, watch guys warm up, and again, just see a new perspective on the game from left field. This is an awesome view. Now we're in left center field. Again, the 360-degree concourse has brought us all the way around O'Brate Stadium to left center field. And once again, you have the corrals available for for purchase out here to come out in large groups and enjoy the outfield views and the awesome outfield seating, which are going to be tiered berms where you can come out here with a lawn chair, a blanket, just grab a great spot to sit and watch the game, especially for students on a warm sunny day if you want to get out here and catch some sun, or families to bring out little kids that need some room to let them run around a little bit. And what better place to kind of go and catch a game than somewhere out here where you're not restricted in any way. So this ought to be another seating option for our fans. It should be a lot of fun.
All right, we're walking down to the training triangle, as you guys call it. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so in the design process, we wanted to have a place where we could really attack all the stuff that we need to do with these kids every single day. We wanted a design that would allow us to be out here on this practice field getting a lot of different things done. And our vision is to use this for bunting and base running and a lot of repetitions on the defensive side, to be able to get multiple drill stations and rotations at once. From there, right here into the batting cage facility where we have 600-foot long tunnels, each one are 22 feet tall, so you have incredible height and length to your batting cages where we can go inside and get a tremendous hitting rotation as well as pitching drills and indoor bullpens. Then from there, Sports Performance Center right here for all the needs of our kids' bodies every single day throughout the year to maintain their strength, build their strength, speed and all that. So when you come to this area, pretty much everything we need to train is available to us just right here. Add to that our classroom, which is right off the stairwell here. And this is going to be a spot that every single day we initiate our training, the kids will rotate through here and get themselves ready. And then once the plan starts, rotate through with a high level of efficiency. I think the amount of repetitions we can get in now on all phases of the game will go up and ultimately hopefully get to that skill level quicker and sooner. So that was our goal, to build a great team, to build individual players with great skills and to create spaces where that training opportunity presents itself. So we organized it in a way that we thought would create just an awesome place to train for our players. And I think when we get in here, we're going to really start to understand how to best use it. So we got a game plan for sure, but until we get in here, the possibilities are endless. We're inside now. As I told you before, we have the ability to move this indoor pitching and hitting facility around in multiple different ways. The nets both open and close east to west, providing us a lot of flexibility. But on a training day during the season or during the fall when we're getting our team ready, we have the ability to break this into 6 full 100-foot long cages. Again, incredible height, 22 foot tall in the ceiling, which really lets the hitter watch the ball travel when he hits it, understand how his ball's spinning, and hopefully speed up that learning curve a little bit. All the modern technology used nowadays to train players to learn about the way the ball spins if you're pitching or the way the ball's exiting your bat if you're hitting is all available right here in this facility. What's really cool about it is on a nice sunny day like today, you wheel these doors up, the next thing you know, you're interacting with the other half of the team that could be out here doing something else to get ready. So we feel like we can build just tremendous practice flow, really design efficient rotations where the kids touch on key skills every single day that ultimately lead to success on the field. So super excited about this building. Again, some of the same look of the Sherman Smith training facility here on campus where these doors can open up and really bring 2 training sites kind of into one.
And now we're here in the classroom.
Yeah, this room probably as much as any room in the whole building excites me and the rest of the coaches because it's going to be an awesome place to sit down with the kids and go over whether it be the opponent and scouting reports, watching video of who we're facing, watching our own video with our own players so they can see how they're moving their bodies inside of competition, to meet as a group and go over things that we think are of high value. A great place for someone to come in and speak to the team, but really just a place and on a daily basis we can get on the same page together, talk about things that are important to our team and important to the day at hand, and a place to build our minds. I think so much of the game of baseball when you're at a high level is played on the mental side as well as the physical side. So this room will be used just like a weight room would be used or a batting cage. This is going to be where we get in here to prepare our team for competition, but really build up our minds and take advantage of all the awesome modern technology that you can use to teach people.
Now we're headed to the Sports Performance Center, also right here in the Triangle of Training.
Yeah, so this room, obviously out on the field and in the batting cages, you're working the skill part of your game, the baseball-specific movements. But this room here, sports performance is such a huge part now of baseball, of all sports, but in the sport of baseball, building your body through strength, moving your body faster through speed and agility, keeping your body healthy through good, solid foundational training, both in the weight room, and certainly recovery is a huge part of what we focus on here. This room will give us an incredible space to build up these guys' strength each and every day throughout the school year, to keep them healthy, getting them ready for practice each day so their bodies bounce back, and ultimately to build a better athlete, to build a more flexible, resilient athlete that recovers quickly, and all of the movements as they pertain to baseball. And what position you play on the field factors into sports performance as well. So we're super excited to be able to bring our players into a room right off the grid here that will build the body. In the classroom, you build the mind. This room, you build up your body, and obviously out on the field, you build up your skills. So just another key component to the player development plan that we put in place years ago, and now we have an incredible place to house it. We're getting ready to walk into our locker room, which our players are going to love this. Just a great space for them to spend time together, to transition from being a student into an athlete, to get dressed and then kind of get their minds ready to jump out onto the field and begin their work. But as we walk in, we put something together that we think our guys are going to love, something they'll take great care of and great pride in, and should be a lot of fun to show it to you. Yeah, so this locker room will obviously house all team members, and we wanted to create a first-class space. I think it's important for the guys to come from campus each day and kind of take the academic part of their day and compartmentalize it and get in the right mindset and get ready for practice. This room, I think the minute you walk into it says, hey, what I'm getting ready to do is important. It helps them shift their minds from being students to athletes. And then from there, kind of get with each other and kind of build the energy for the day. They love walking in and seeing one another. They play some ping pong, they eat their lunch. And as they change and get into their practice attire, they know it's time to shift focus and get ready to train. So this room in particular, this is kind of the heartbeat of what we do, because it's where the players start their day. This room will be a celebration of Cowboy baseball. It'll also be a tremendous place that each and every day we look upon that ceiling and see Cecil Obrate's signature as a reminder of his commitment to excellence and everything that he's done with his life, and our responsibility to do the same. So I like what this room brings to our team. I like the mindset that it creates, and obviously it's something that's first class and something we're going to take great care of each and every day.
Now we're heading down the tunnel to the field. So
the kids will come out each day out of the locker room. This is the mud room here where they'll switch into their cleats and then head on down this tunnel. This is kind of a cool walkway. This will signify kind of that road from the locker room to the field, and with that being said, you transform your mindset into performance and competition, and when you walk out onto this amazing field in front of our fans, you're going to have a responsibility to play championship level baseball, which is what we signed up for. I think one of the really cool parts of the facility is the way that the playing surface and the field itself sets down beneath the stands, and so when you come out here right away, you feel the presence of the stadium. You feel the impact of that second deck seating, and your first look out upon the field. I mean, if this doesn't get you excited to play baseball, I don't know what would. So we're walking now down into the home dugout, and just an amazing feeling every time you walk through here and look out onto the field about what's it going to be like to play baseball for Oklahoma State at O'Brate Stadium for the first time, and what are going to be the signature moments that happen here, like so many of the ones that happened at Allie P. Reynolds Stadium. So this dugout and this space will be our new competitive home. And when you get up on this ledge here, you kind of take your first glimpse out on the field, it really kind of resonates with you that this is one-of-a-kind place. I can't say that I've ever walked into anything and felt the pride that I feel when I walk into this.
And fans can mark their calendars for March 20th, 2020 against TCU. That will be the first opening weekend for O'Brate Stadium.
Yeah, we're excited about the season. We have a great bunch of players and coaches that have had a really successful fall to get ready for the season. We still have a lot of things we need to do, but the 2020 season is going to be a great challenge. The schedule's coming out soon. There's marquee teams up and down the slate. We've got a real opportunity as a group to do something special, and the day that we shift our operations to O'Brate Stadium will be a new chapter in OSU history. So we know that we got to get off to a good start and stay focused on the initial part of the schedule, and then the transitional time over to O'Brate Stadium will be awfully exciting. And from there, I think there's a lot of potential with this year's team to play great baseball and hopefully bring new moments and new excitement to this ballpark that we can all enjoy.
We'll Well, thank you so much for the tour, Coach. I can't wait to see it when it's all finished.
Okay, been my pleasure.
We're about ready for baseball. The right-hander in the line, the pitch.